Thanks for logging into the Feed Store website. Today we're going to do Dog Food Ingredients 101. Today we are going to address allergies. There are several types of different allergies. Today we are only going to focus on one, food allergies. First, I'd like to go over a list of things that occur when the diet you choose for your pet is not correct. Things like licking and biting of legs and paws, red and inflamed skin, excessive shedding, dry skin or flaking, occasional vomiting, diarrhea, sores that won't heal, sometimes seizures, and the list goes on and on. You may find you have one or several of these things on the list. Let me share a story with you that as my customers are coming over the years. A customer comes in and the dog has several things on this list that they're dealing with at this current time. She said, I've tried every different or several different kinds of dog foods in the grocery store and nothing seems to change. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to shed some light on this problem, because it seems like the first thing everybody does is they change dog foods, but it always seems like they're in the grocery store. Okay, first let's go over a list of some of the more popular foods that are in the grocery store. Okay, let's start out with Beneful. First ingredients: ground yellow corn, chicken byproduct meal, corn gluten meal, whole grain wheat flour, and soy flour. How about Kibbles and Bits? Corn, soybean meal, beef and bone meal, ground whole wheat. Let's go over Pedigree. Ground whole corn, chicken byproduct meal, corn gluten meal, meat and bone meal, and ground whole wheat. Dog Chow, whole grain corn, poultry byproduct meal, corn gluten meal, meat and bone meal, soybean meal. Puppy Chow, whole grain ground corn, corn gluten meal, chicken byproduct meal, brewer's rice, and soybean meal. Okay. What we're starting to see is a pattern. The pattern we see is wheat, corn, and soy, and byproducts. Now I think we have answered the question why, even though we have tried several different kinds of foods in the grocery store, that my dog never changes. It's because we really haven't tried anything different. All we've done is change the bags. We've switched from bag to bag to bag. In the dog's body, it's exactly the same. Now what I want to look at is other things that contain these kind of ingredients. Cow feed, horse feed, chicken feed, pig feed, bird feed, and the list goes on. If you're anything like me, you should be saying to ourselves, what do these farm animals have in common with a dog, except they might live on the same farm? Or the manufacturers think that each one of these animals can eat the same exact thing. At the end of most of these foods don't look exactly the same, but in the beginning they all start out the same: wheat, corn, and soy, and byproducts. Now let's look at some of the products that I have in my store. Okay, we have Nutrisource chicken and rice. It starts chicken meal, chicken, brown rice, Nutrisource lamb and rice, lamb meal, white rice, brown rice, Taste of the Wild Pacific Stream, salmon, ocean fish meal, sweet potatoes, Taste of the Wild High Prairie, bison, lamb meal, chicken meal, Diamond Natural chicken and rice, chicken meal, whole grain brown rice, Diamond Naturals beef and rice, beef meal, cracked pearl barley, whole grain brown rice, Wholesome chicken and rice, chicken meal, brown rice, white rice, Professional, lamb and rice, lamb meal, whole grain brown rice. Now in mine we are also seeing a pattern. Chicken, lamb, salmon, bison, beef, rice. A little different than corn, wheat, soy, and byproducts. Now don't you think that given the choice, a dog would rather eat a diet with real meat, vegetables, and rice versus corn, wheat, and soy? That just makes sense, doesn't it? At the feed store, we also believe that. Now, what if we could feed these foods for the same price, if not pennies a day? And also change some of the things that we talked about in the beginning, the itches, the scratches, and things like that. Wouldn't that make this decision really easy? When you come to the feed store, we will help determine what's best for your pet by asking you some questions, like the age of the dog, the breed of the dog, the current food you're using, the current biscuits you're using, and the current health of the dog and its size. Next, based on the information, we will give you free samples of the ones that we feel fit the best. With over 50 types to choose from, I'm sure we will find the best fit for your dog. Our goals is to help clear up any of the problems that were on our list, find a more proper diet that best fits your pet, and to save you money. We also stand behind our cat and dog products with a 100% return policy. Just give us 30 days, and I'm sure you'll be glad you did. For more information like this, please log into my website at thefeedstorewi.com and visit the Health and Wellness section. Again, thanks for taking the time to stop in our website.